Welcome to part 2 for getting started. In this video, we'll talk about the course navigation, how to add content, and where to find faculty e-learning resources. To start, I'm going to my Courses tab to select the course name, BB Training 07. By default, your course shell is empty, but you can request and import content or complete a course copy command. There are 3 components to your e-learning course. The first is the content area, the page where students interact with your course. The second is the course menu that students use to navigate around your course. And the third is the course management control panel. Only instructors and people responsible for your course can see and access the control panel. Moreover, students can only see what you make available inside of the course menu and content area. Therefore, it is very important to ensure that your edit mode is on, that you can check as a button on the upper right-hand corner. If your edit mode is off, then you not only lose the ability to edit and manage your course menu and content area, but you also lose the ability to see and access course menu links that are empty or hidden. I'm turning the edit button back on. To preview a course, use the student preview mode, a command that appears just to the left of the edit mode. When you enter a student preview, you can navigate and engage with your course as a student, or ensure that the grade calculation setups for your midterm and final grade are correct in the Grade Center. I'll go ahead and select Exit Preview, select Continue to return to my course. Next, I'm going to focus on the course menu. You'll notice that if I move my mouse just to the right of the course menu, I receive a command to hide the course menu. So if I've accidentally hidden my course menu, I can always make it reappear by selecting the Show Course Menu tab. Next, notice that the Faculty Instruction course menu link has a white square with a gray slash. This indicates that the faculty instructions is deliberately hidden from student view, and I can confirm this by moving my mouse over this icon to see the prompt. This link is hidden from students. So, only instructors can select the faculty instructions link. To review, the web page for tutorials and handouts that provides handy information on how to create and manage e-learning course material. I'll go ahead and return to my e-learning course and focus on the links with the gray square. Course homepage, assignments, quizzes, and exams are hidden from students because they're empty and need some sort of content added from the choices from Build Content, Assessment, and Tools. By contrast, students can immediately see announcements, discussion board, calendar, my grades, UTD emails, Blackboard Collaborate, as they are tool links meant for a single task for an instructor to manage the course or communicate with students, or for the students to communicate with instructor or interact with the rest of the class. The last link you see is the Microsoft Teams. This is a web link, and I can tell this by selecting its option button. That reveals, among its choices, a prompt for web link. But regardless of the type of link I have, all course menu links have the option to rename, hide, or delete. Because my course offers 2 choices for creating live webinar sessions, I'll need to make a choice to use Blackboard Collaborate or Microsoft Teams. For this demonstration, I'm going to hide Blackboard Collaborate by selecting its option button and then hide link. So my students only see Teams. But if I change my mind at some point, I can go back and select the option button again for Blackboard Collaborate and choose Show Link. If I want to add a brand new link to my course, all I need to do is select Add Menu Item from my course menu, and then choose from one of the options. It just so happens I want to create a link for the final project. So I'll select Content Area, and because the orange asterisk indicates that I need to complete a command, I'll type in the name Final Project. If I leave available users alone and just submit, then you'll see the Final Project is a link that's both empty and deliberately hidden. This means that once I've added something inside of my Final Project link, I'll need to select the Final Project option button to select the Show Link command. To rearrange the order of my course menu links, I need to move my mouse to the left of the link name, and when the mouse arrow changes, click and drag. Should the order revert, or I'm not able to use my mouse, I can always select the Keyboard Accessible Reorder button, represented by two arrows pointing in opposite directions. And from its pop-up menu, select the link I want to move, use the Move Up or Move Down buttons, select Submit, and then select OK to confirm the changes. Now that I've shown you the basic commands for managing your course menu, I want to point out that I'm going to focus on the course homepage, as it is the course entry point. The course entry point, or course entry page, is the very first page students are supposed to see when they select a course name from the course list. However, because the course homepage is devoid of content, eLearning users are directed to the first visible link in my course menu. In this example, Announcements. I plan to use my course homepage to add important information and course modules, so I'm going to use options from Build Content. However, please note that options from Build Content cannot be used for grading. There are several choices, but I'm going to focus on the most popular three: Item, File, and Content Folder, as these three can help you add material and organize content 90% of the time for your course. I'll start with the simplest one, File. File allows you to create a downloadable link. In this example, I'm going to use my file to add my course syllabus. So in the required field, I'm going to type in the name Syllabus, and then review the choices for upload. Because I want to add my syllabus from my computer, I'm going to select Browse Local Files. After I click the file name, I'll then select Open to prep my syllabus document. Note that if I chose the wrong file, I can always select a different file. In the meantime, I'm going to scroll down and look at the file options. To ensure that my e-learning course does not disappear when a student selects a syllabus link, I'm going to change the Open in a new window from No to Yes, but leave the rest of the standard options alone. So I'll go ahead and select Submit, and test out the syllabus. And you can see a new tab appears, as well as a prompt that I've downloaded the syllabus. So I'll go ahead and close my tab and close my confirmation message inside of my e-learning course. Next, I'm going to go back to Build Content and select Item. An item also requires name, but also has more options, in that it has a text editor where I can create content that students can see inside of the course, as well as add more files for a student to download. After titling my item as Getting Started, I'm going to copy and paste several instructions. Note that when I try to copy and paste into my text editor, I receive an option for Remove Formatting or Keep Formatting. Whenever you're given this choice, always choose Remove Formatting. To ensure that your text appears consistently inside of your course. If you want to add changes, be sure to use the options in your text editor. I'm going to change this text, start here into a heading, and provide a numbered list. So the text editor offers, an e-learning text editor offers basic word processing options, but it has other commands. Starting with add content, insert local files obvious means grabbing a file from your computer. If you have already uploaded files to your e-learning course, then you can access those files by selecting Insert Course Files to share files currently stored in your content collection. If you add files from your cloud account, you will have to provide an expiration date. I'll go ahead and close out. The next two tools inside the text editor that I want to point out are Preview, as it allows you to review your text editor settings before it appears inside of eLearning. Looks like the fonts are consistent, so I'll go ahead and select Close. And the last thing I'll do is run the accessibility checker. Looks like I'm good right now, so I'll select OK. Scrolling down, you notice I have more options for attachments in Item than I did in File. I can also click and drag files to this marquee hotspot. See the attached files automatically queued up. If I do not want to add a file, then I'll just select Do Not Attach and confirm OK. Scrolling to Standard Options, I'm going to keep the setting, Permit Users to View Content to Yes, and then Submit. If I need to change or adjust my item, I can always select the Option button, and from its choices, go to Edit to make my changes, and select Submit to save my new changes. As you might have noticed, all new content appears on the bottom of your course menu and your content area. Just like with the course menu, all I need to do is move my mouse arrow to the left, and when my mouse arrow changes, click and drag. And like the course menu, I also have a keyboard accessible reorder button to move my content. Now I'm going to go back to Build Content and create a content folder. We recommend actually using a content folder to spare your students from scrolling down and hunting for information. So I'm going to create a folder and label it Unit 1. And in the text box, explain that it contains Week 1 and Week 2 materials. Now, I'm going to scroll down to Standard Options, as I want to demonstrate what happens when you change the standard option, Permit users to view this content from Yes to No. And when I select Submit, although my Unit 1 appears on my course homepage, it now has the message, Availability item is hidden from students. Note that the folder icon is also grayed out to remind me that the Unit 1 folder is completely hidden from students until I select the Option button and either go back into Edit to turn the standard option to Yes, or select Make Available. Now that I've covered the course menu and content area, I want to go to the control panel and focus on the content collection. If I select a course name, BB Training 7, from the content collection list, I'm taken to my course's central file storage. Anytime you upload a file to your course, it ends up in your content collection. So make sure to go into your content collection and confirm that every file that appears is actually being used. You can see in my example that I actually have several files that I've not used. This also includes 2 copies of the same syllabus template. It just so happens I know which file is the extra copy. So I'll go ahead, check the box for the file I want to delete, select Recycle, and select OK to confirm. Note that files inside of my recycle bin are not actually deleted. To delete, I'll actually have to select the recycle bin name, check the box for the file I want to delete, before I can actually delete the file and select OK to confirm. So consider using commands upload to add your files, and if you want to organize your uploaded files into folders, consider using upload zip package or create folder to organize your individually uploaded files. For updating files that you already have, in this example, consider using the command overwrite. I can select the option button and select overwrite to add the newest version of the syllabus. I'll go ahead and cancel out and go to my control panel where I'll select the course tools link. The difference between this list of tools in the control panel and the list of tools in the course menu is that this list contains options that help you manage your course from the back end. One of these tools is the UTD photo roster. Select this link to see all the student ID pictures. You can see that the course list is very long, so I'll go ahead and click its name again and focus on the Grade Center. When I click on the Grade Center and the full Grade Center, where you'll see all the students currently enrolled in your course, as well as several default grade columns. Note that the weighted total and total are calculate columns, meaning that you cannot enter a numeric value into the grade cells. Additionally, anytime you create an online assessment, you automatically get a column in the gradebook. But if you need a column to manually enter grades, then you can select the Create Column button. And when you select the Create Column button, you have to enter a column name. I'll name this column Class Presentation, and then scroll down to give the top number of points possible. And when I click Submit, by default, a new column appears on the very far right. To enter grades, just click on the grade cell and then enter. By chance, if I need to change the grade, we recommend first selecting the option button in the grade cell and then selecting the command View Grade Details. Note that I have the option to exempt, clear, or edit the grade. I'll go ahead and select Clear Attempt, select OK, review that the current grade value has been set to null, scroll down to return to Grade Center to review my edited grade. Okay, now that you have an introduction on how to start adding material and managing your course, I want to return to the base navigation and talk about your resources. You have the option of calling the eLearning Help Desk, 866-588-3192, from the institution page. You can also select Contact the eLearning Help Desk or select the video tutorials for faculty. As an instructor, you can also scroll down the institution page to complete other tasks, such as merging a course, requesting a special training topic, adding a TA, or posting grades to Orion. To review all options in each faculty module, select Show All. For more information about our other e-learning tools, you can watch our e-learning videos, take training, or contact us with elearning@utdallas.edu.